Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, good to see you, man.
Cheers, cheers.
So before we talk about Twilight, I want to know. I know you're doing the web series. We talked about that at the MTV Movie Awards. You know, are you back at that now?
I just finished wrapping Aim High Season 2. So finished up. We're going to start really getting into the editing bay and just kind of jumping on in there and figuring it all out. And it's exciting. I love kind of watching a project go from just a script to like the filming and now back into editing. It's amazing. I love it.
So for the fans, if they want to, they want to check this out. How do they find it? How do they see it?
Well, first Aim High Season 1 is available. You can see it on Cambio, or you can check it out on Facebook. We were Facebook's first show.
Okay.
And this year we're looking at a little different distribution platform with this one. So we're trying to figure out something a little bit new and a little unique. I've been really trying to make sure that we get this season out to the entire world.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Facebook's a good. That's a good start. You know.
It's a good start, man. It's a good start. But our distribution deal for Aim High Season 1 only let us do it in Facebook all over the U.S. So.
Okay. So you couldn't go past the border?
Couldn't go past the border. I know, even on the internet. So, I mean, even on the internet, there's some rules and regulations. That's why I'm really trying to figure out the digital space. I honestly believe, entertainment's going more and more towards the internet. So I want to be on the forefront of that.
I was going to say, I'm shocked that there's a border. There's somebody. You know what? You can't go over there. That's weird.
I was surprised too at first, but I mean, it's. Okay, you can watch certain YouTube videos in certain countries. You can see certain shows on the internet in certain countries. Like, for instance, a lot of shows on Hulu you watch in the U.S. you can't watch in Canada.
Really?
Yeah, it's true, yeah. It's like, so there's just these interesting borders that are still separating. Even though the internet's all over the world, there's like these weird restrictions. We're figuring them out. Yeah, it's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, I just blew your mind a little bit.
You did. Did you see the top of my head just blow off? Hey, come on, we're all about internet, and that's not something that I would have known about. That's wild, man.
It's interesting to kind of figure out like where the line is, and it's also whenever you're doing like an internet series, it's this interesting kind of where's the line, I mean, because there's no real set rating system.
I didn't think there was. I didn't think it was policed like that. So that's
no. So I mean, we're trying to figure it out. It's interesting. It's like every day you learn something new. Let me tell you, it's crazy.
Let's talk Twilight now. Let's talk the experience. This is how many times is this now? This is 4, 5, 4, 4.
Well, upcoming, we're about to have a 5th film. Yeah. 5.
Okay.
5.
Yeah, because that's right. You've been here since the very beginning, man.
Yeah.
Is this sort of? I mean, what's the feeling? Is it a little bittersweet? It's kind of coming to an end, wrapping up.
It's an amazing feeling,
Yeah.
It's we just did this kind of like surprise fan event. We went to go see all the fans that were camping out and signed some autographs, took some pictures, and this really a sweetheart from Hawaii gave me this little gift basket and said thank you for the 5 years. And I just kind of looked at it and I was like, you know what, that's so sweet. It's been an amazing experience because the fans are just the most amazing people. Like, these Twilight fans are so sweet, so kind, and so supportive of us. And I thank God for them. It's an amazing experience.
That just made the hair on the back of my neck stand up a little bit. To know that you make that kind of impact in someone's life, just for that moment, that's pretty cool.
It's an amazing experience. It really is.
I know a lot of the fans want to see this story continue on. They're hopeful that Stephanie will do something else with the story. If she came to you and asked for your advice, what would you like to see happen maybe in the next chapter, with you or with any portion of the story?
Oh man, well, I don't know. Maybe it's self-serving, but whenever I fell in love with the character Jasper when I read Eclipse, and I read that just amazing 100 pages or so about his backstory. So if she were ever to tell me to come on and do a Jasper backstory, kind of like Wolverine and X-Men, like Origins, I'm down. Let's do Twilight Origins, the Jasper story. I like it.
Well, if we remember, you fought in the Civil War. You were a badass. You were a fighter.
Like
so it'd be cool to see that.
You keep putting it in the past. In past tense,
sorry.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. That's what I tried to imbue in Jasper from day one, is this sense of like, why the hell am I in high school? It's like this guy, this poor guy, all he wants to do is just, eat. And he's stuck, surrounded by a buffet. He's like a guy on a diet surrounded by a donut buffet. And that's his life now. I mean, so for me, that was always it. It's like, this guy is a badass. Let's go see what makes him a badass.
Right on.